Guys, it's a beautiful day. Hang on a minute. Look at that. Beautiful day in Thailand. And I wanted to share the main reason why I think you should, as a young person aged between 18 and 24, should move here. And it's not the cost of living, it's not the culture, it's not the food. Let's get into it. So yes, a lot of the common reasons that you hear about, cost of living being super cheap, the food being amazing, the people being super nice, super friendly, super accommodating. These are all amazing reasons to move here, but these aren't the main reasons that I think you should move here. Now, the reason is the freedom that you get when living here. Now, when you're from the UK, or I'm guessing from the US, you have a lot of social guidelines that you have to stick to. You have all these friendship groups, you have these relationships, and you have this sort of life setup that you didn't particularly choose. You sort of just got pulled into and you just sort of went along with it. However, here, when you move to Thailand, you start your life from zero. So you get here completely, don't know anyone, don't know the language, don't have anywhere to live. That is absolute freedom because you can choose any path you want. You want to live by the beach, live by the beach. You want to live in the jungle, live in the jungle. If you want a villa, live in a villa. Now, yes, you can do that in all of these other countries, but it's much more affordable here. So you're able to live any lifestyle that I guess you really want. When you are starting from zero, you have this freedom to build this daily routine like however you want. You don't have to, I mean, obviously at home, but particularly living in the UK, the vast majority of people work a 9 to 5, so to hang out with people, do stuff, then you're gonna have to wait until like 6, 7, 8 p.m. And if you're living somewhere like here, like you've missed the gorgeous part of the day. However, when you're living here, people don't really work 9 to 5 because everyone here, or the vast majority again, have online businesses. We can pick and choose our hours. So for me, I like to get all my focused work done in the morning and have my afternoons for gym, YouTube, hanging out with friends, like personal development. Whereas if I was still living in the UK and had a 9 to 5 job, I'd have to fit all of that in past, like, let's say I got home at 6:30, past then, it's just not a very sustainable lifestyle because first of all, you can't really fit all of that in. Second of all, if you do, you're just going to be absolutely exhausted and work yourself into burnout. But the freedom you have here comes from this idea that you can set up the lifestyle that you want. So let's say you're a super healthy person. You want to prioritize your fitness, your health around, well, that's what you want to prioritize in your life. You move here, you join a gym, you sign up for Muay Thai sessions, you sign up for all these fitness sessions, get meal prep sorted, so meal prep delivery companies will come drop food at your house. Like if you were to do this in England or America, this would be so expensive. Whether you do it here, and because I'm looking into the food prep companies, I'm off to see one today, they're super affordable. Like it's a couple pounds for like a cooked meal every single day. If you aren't really sure what you're wanting to do with your life, then Thailand is also perfect for that because you move here, you have the opportunity to try so much. You have the opportunity to live your true self, if that makes sense. Like I know for me, when I'm back in England, I don't do it as much, but I switch back to my old self who was basically faking it. Whereas here, I'm a lot more naturally me. When you come here and you have the time and the freedom to sort of take a step back, think about what you want to be doing, think about who you want to become, then you can like live in accordance with all of that. And it's very exciting, it's very empowering to be able to do that. Whereas in England or the USA, or I'm just sort of saying those two, but all Western countries that I know of, that from people that I'm speaking to on a daily basis that say they struggle with this, it's very hard to do that because you have all these social pressures. I guess that's another reason. There's no social pressure to be a certain way here. A memorable conversation I had with someone on Koh Phangan, a different island to Koh Samui, was no one cares what bike you ride, what car you have, how your house is like. All they care about is like who you are and the conversations that you're having. And that was 6+ months ago, and I still remember that because that stuck with me, because it completely flipped my whole version of what we're trying to be in society, from being like brought up in England. Like, yes, we don't like to say, oh, he's got a nicer car, he must be doing better than me. Yeah, we don't like, but we think it. Whereas here, that's just non-existent, really. So what I'm trying to say, I probably haven't articulated it very well, is that the freedom that you get from moving here is so beneficial because of all areas of your life that it helps. Like any stage of life that you are in, if you're still figuring things out, which I know so many people aged 18 to 24 are, then coming here, you get a 30-day visa on arrival, you extend that for another 30 days, that's 60 days to just take a step back and figure stuff out. And you just can't do that in the West. You can't, like, yeah, anyway, you can't. So I hope this has been valuable. I hope this has given you something to think about. And yeah, for those of you on the verge of booking your flight, just do it, because everything else falls into place. All right, I'll see you later.